Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Today we are playing The Sims 2, doing River Blossom Hills again, where I have some of my own created families. Today I think we're going to continue my current household that I did in the last video, and then, well, so this video is probably going to end quite abruptly. It's probably not going to be as long as the last video because I'm doing this right before school. So I would do I would do the Mayberry family because I was just playing with them and they're on vacation and everything, but I kind of want to introduce you guys to the Degrass family. So we're going to join this family. It's quite a big group, and a bit of drama in there as well. So yeah, they were robbed pretty recently. So, or not robbed. They have a burglar alarm right over here. So they're mainly fine if any burglars come along. So let's go ahead and let's introduce you to the Sims in this family. So we have Elton, who is a he is a pleasure sim. He wants to have 50 dream dates, and he wants to. Most of his wants right now are about, like, he started doing some more writing, and he wants to buy a vacation home and all that stuff. So he currently only has a crush on his wife because they've kind of been not having the best relationship recently. They're not really doing very well. So for him, Marianne, the sim means the world to me. There's no one I'd rather spend my life with. Sure, we might have some ups and downs, but if we treat each other well, we'll be together for a long time. So then he has a good relationship with his grandson. He's very close with his granddaughter as well, his granddaughter Jamie, and his grandson Rhett. He knows Olive and Caroline a bit, but not very well. So he he has a bit of attraction to his daughter-in-law, so that's kind of concerning. He knows Wendy, he knows his daughter. He's not actually very close with the son. And he's had an affair. They know the headmaster person. He knows some other people. Oh, and his enemy is Kent Corsillo, the burglar. He is a retired headliner. He has maxed charisma skill, maxed creativity skill, 2 cleaning points, and 6 body points. He is a Libra, so he's very sloppy, in the middle of being outgoing and shy. Lazy, playful, nice. He's a bit closer to the fat side, and so I actually did write down bios for I think most of the adults in this family. So Elton has been tied down for all of his life to his career, his home, his wife. Now in retirement, Elton wants to enjoy his last years as a free man. Only problem, he still has to deal with his wife and kids. So he's not sure what he wants to do. He kind of just wants to go off on his own. He kind of wants to move out, but he still does love his wife. So he doesn't really know what to do. I'm not really going to go over interests because they're not that fun. He's interested in his hobbies are nature and a bit of music and dance, film and literature because he's writing a novel, cuisine, games, yeah. So let me see. So he got engaged to Marianne, got married, woohoo, did all of that stuff, got Sean, had Sean, or had Sean had Wendy. Sean got engaged, got married, had a grandchild. He moved in, got a job, and retired, and had grandchildren. He taught Jamie how to walk. He met Quinn, and Wendy got engaged, and Jamie grew up well. He lost Marianne as a best friend, and then because he had been fighting with her and stuff like that, he had an affair, and he kissed Sunny and made out with her and went on dates with her and woohooed with her. And Marianne found out when Sunny had left roses, so he lost Marianne as a best friend again. He wrote his first novel and sold a great novel, and he had more grandchildren, and yeah. And he has turned on to... Okay, stop that. That was a different timer. I should have probably turned that timer off, but yeah. So he likes underwear and makeup and doesn't like fatness, so yeah, basic man. Oh, she wants to have another grandchild. Okay. Okay, so here is Marianne. She is a family sim. She wants to graduate 3 children from college, so that's probably not going to happen since she doesn't have 3 children. She only has 2, and neither of them went to college. So, yeah. She wants to have another child, and she wants to see the ghost of Kent. She's also enemies with him. She also doesn't really like Lloyd McGregor. She's not the most close with her grandchild yet. She's friends with some people. She knows her daughter-in-law a little bit. She's very good friends with Wendy. She's kind of friends with Sean. She's very close with both of her grandchildren. And again, she's only having a crush on Elton. She's not in love with him anymore. She's a retired entertainment attorney. So she has max charisma skill, 7 logical points, 8 cleaning points, and 7 cooking points. So she is a Pisces, so she's neat, shy, kind of active, serious, and nice. So Marianne has always enjoyed working for her family. She just prays that all of her work pays off for future generations. Also that maybe her husband will focus a bit more on her than his garden or those clubs. I didn't end up doing a garden for him, but she just wants her husband to focus more on being with her and having a good time with her while they have time left. He's 63 days old and she's 60 days old. He's a little bit older than her. Her hobby is cuisine. She has a little bit of film and literature and a little bit of dance. So, does she have a memory of... No, she never knew that he actually cheated or something, I guess. She likes makeup and cleaning skill, and she dislikes underwear. So she, in my head, she's a bit of a repressed bisexual or at least queer person. Sorry, I know some people don't like that word, but I don't know, I use it and I am. But she kind of just chose to live this life instead. So then Sean is at work. I'm still going to introduce him. So this is Sean. He is a fortune sim. He wants to become a chief of staff, though he's not in that career. He is... Well, really none of them have like a great relationship with their significant others. Like at all. I didn't even have it in his storyline that he and his wife wouldn't be very good. So he's very close with his daughter. He's close-ish with his mother. Or with his daughter Jamie, because he has 3 daughters. So he knows Caroline, kinda. He's friends with his sister, and yeah. He's a prep cook, and he has 6 cooking skill, 4 logic, 4 creativity, and 1 body skill. He is a Taurus, so he's sloppy, outgoing, lazy, playful, and a bit grouchy. He's pretty good on his fitness level. Sean enjoys the wealth that his family brings him and the help his parents provide for his new children. However, he believes it may be time for them to move on. Specifically, he would prefer keeping the house and his parents leaving. Because, I mean, they do have quite a large house and quite a bit of wealth, and that's why he kind of wants his parents to just, like, I don't know, give him the wealth and not, and just, like, leave and be fine with it. So I think overall he's more so fine if his parents, he doesn't know all that's going on, but I think overall he would think, well, I'm kind of getting the reward out of this. I'm probably going to get the house if they leave and everything, so I'll be fine. So his hobbies are nature and cuisine and arts and crafts and games and science. So, yeah. Oh, and we tried to get Jamie into private school, but she was rejected, and they're very sad about that. We might try that again. He's interested in hard workers and logical people, and he dislikes unemployed people when it comes to romance. And then here is Miss Kimberly Degrass. So Kimberly is kind of serious. She is a logic sim, and she wants to become chief of staff. She wants both of her kids to get into private school. She wants to be saved from the dead because she's a logic sim. So she's very close with both of her older children. She really gave birth very recently, so she's not really close with them yet. She's not really close with anyone. She's friends with her. She's friends with Quinn, who is kind of. I don't know if it works for her to be sisters-in-law with Quinn, but kind of. She's close with her husband, obviously, and yeah. She is a general practitioner in the medicine career. She has 7 mechanical skill and 5 logic skill and 7 cleaning skill. So she is a Cancer. She's very neat, shy, kind of lazy, I guess, serious and nice, and so Kimberly is new to the family. Even though she has a child and a well-off career, she still fears disappointing her new family. She kind of particularly seems to fear, in my opinion, she seems to fear Marianne being disappointed in her. And that's kind of why she's having a ton of kids, even though truly she doesn't really want to that much. I mean, she's not the one taking care of her kids really at all. Marianne kind of is. So her hobby is tinkering. And she has the same memories. She likes black hair and logical sims and dislikes swimwear. And then we get to Jamie Degrass. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about. So Sean becomes an elder in 20 days, and Kimberly becomes an elder in 23 days. And so Jamie becomes a teen in 5 days. So she is just a child, so she doesn't have any of that stuff. She wants to get an A+ on her report card and reach level 5 creativity skill. So she's close with her mother, her grandmother, and her grandfather. She's friends with her brother, and she's very close with her cousin. She's kind of close with her dad and her aunt. She doesn't really know Quinn very well. She doesn't seem to like Olive, but she does. She is fine with Caroline, so that's kind of strange. Anyway, she is a B+ student, 2 mechanical skill, 1 charisma skill, 5 logic skill, yeah, 5, and 4 creativity. She is a Leo, so she's like kind of sloppy, outgoing, lazy, serious, grouchy, whatever. Okay, so Jamie, I don't really know what I want her story to be. She is... I'm thinking she's gonna follow in the footsteps of her mother and be someone who's a bit more of a logical sim. However, I'm not entirely sure with that because she is very, very outgoing. And I would think, oh, maybe that will just make her be like a popularity sim, but also maybe she'll just be a romance sim. Her hobby enthusiasm, she's interested in science. That's why I was thinking, oh, maybe she'll follow in the footsteps of her mother, but I'm not sure. So she learned to talk from Elton, and she learned how to walk from Elton, and she got potty trained by Marianne. So if you couldn't notice, her parents really didn't raise her much at all. So whenever she finds out about, like, her grandparents not really working as a relationship, she's gonna be devastated. And then here's her brother, the last one that we're gonna be introducing, because you can't look at all the baby's statistics and stuff. Their information, whatever. So he's close with his grandparents and his mom and his sister, and he's kind of okay when it comes to both of his... He doesn't have the best relationships with everyone. He aged up later. He becomes a teen in 6 days. Oh, wow. They're very... That's kind of strange. Because I remember... So she was much older than him. I don't know. I might change their ages or whatever. He has 1 mechanical skill, 3 charisma, 2 body, 3 logic, and 2 creativity. He is a Gemini. So he's sloppy, outgoing, active, playful, and grouchy. He doesn't have a bio either. And he's interested in tinkering. And so he learned how to walk from Marianne, he got potty trained by Marianne, and he learned to talk by Marianne. So, like, again, his parents, their parents aren't really taking care of them, like, at all. And, I mean, they don't really think anything differently of it. But, I mean, like, their parents aren't doing anything for them. So I think the main storyline that's probably going to play out with... I don't know. I'm going to decide whenever she ages up. I mean, it's like 5 days, so... Yeah, right now she's just going to get to be a kid. It's Sunday, so she doesn't really have any work to do. Why don't you guys just go out and toss a football, play cops and robbers, and do all that stuff. You are reading... What are you studying? She's studying mechanical. So yeah, she's just trying to get ahead as much as possible in her career. And they have a maid now, and I'm kind of wanting to have that play in at some point. Just not sure. More specifically, I'm not sure who's gonna actually fall for the maid. And I'm also kind of wondering, because Elton does have some attraction to Kimberly, if maybe he would try that. If maybe he would, like, get his vacation home and then go to wherever he's gonna go, probably the beach, and happen to be like, hey, Kimberly, why don't you, like, join me? You work so hard, why don't you take a break? And Marianne is just gonna be like, what the fuck? So, yeah. Anyways, let me see. I'm gonna check what time it is. I have like 6 more minutes that I can be recording. I don't really know, because I mean it's just Sunday, they're not really doing too much, just playing games with the children. Cops and robbers. Oh my gosh, you shot her. Yeah. Love the children. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. So yeah, I don't know what to do because I'm like, oh well, I don't have much time to do anything. It's a Sunday and they're not really like trying to do too much. Oh, I'm really considering just... Oh, fuck. Carolina's just on the floor. Put Caroline in the crib right now. Alton. Marianne got her pension check. They got their pensions. He hasn't actually gone on a vacation at all. So, I don't really know where he's gonna go. I feel like he would be like, oh, let me, like, pick up the beach babes or whatever, but, I don't really know if that's what we want, to be honest. Because, I mean, he's also the type that's, like, kind of introspective and kind of just peaceful. So maybe he would go to the East Asian place. I don't know. I think he's gonna call up his side piece and just talk with her. Be like, hey, I miss you. Let's go see each other sometime. Maybe we could go out on a vacation or something. The thing that I'm kind of scared about is if he leaves the house, if he leaves the household, will he still own his vacation home? Because I kind of feel like he won't. So here's Sean. He's doing pretty well. All that stuff. He wants to serve food. What can you do? Just gain some creativity. Yeah, I don't know. I would like go ahead have Elton go out on a date, or go ahead have him buy his vacation home or whatever. I don't really know if I want him to buy his I feel like what should happen before he does that is that he should kind of come clean, or at least invite over his girl and be like, I'm out. I'm going off on my own. I think it's time that I do that. I don't know. It's kind of sad because you know that they want such different things. But I don't know. Anyways, yeah, my timer's almost done. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave that there. If you want to see more parts of this, please leave that down in the comments below. If you What do you think I should do? Should I just have Elton leave already and see about inviting over his girls and getting his vacation home? Or I feel like it would be more dramatic to have him either cheat with Kimberly and have Marianne find out, or go ahead and just bring over Sunny and have Marianne specifically know that he has been cheating. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully, and bye.